Michael from Love After Lockup has just gotten arrested. Guys, what is up? Max here, the Celeb Talk guy, and we have honestly just hysterically kind of funny slash sad news about Michael from Love After Lockup. Now, we must give credit to Starcasm. Starcasm was the one that found this police report and actually posted it, shared the article. So I'm going to put a link above or below this video to the Starcasm article where you can check out the police report for yourself. But yeah, you heard it right. Michael from Love After Lockup, he has been arrested in Florida, and oh my god, this story is kind of funny because it's Michael, but honestly, there's a really little kid involved, so it's honestly kind of just sad too. But here is the scoop. Michael was in Daytona Beach. I have no idea why. No one knows why. He is originally from Michigan, but you know, he was living with Maria, who I believe he did break up with, in Miami. So some way or another, he ended up in Daytona Beach, and he was with it in a hotel babysitting, I want to say, a 5-year-old. Now, Starcasm did say in the police report that they don't specify the age, but I believe I heard through the grapevine that the kid was like 5 years old. So yes, incredibly young. And Michael left, which is just so unbelievably not surprising, but Michael left to get gummy bears for the kid, and he left the kid at the hotel, and he was gone for like hours and hours and hours. I want to say he was gone for like 7 hours, maybe not that long, but he was gone for a very, like literally hours and hours and hours, to the point where the kid left the hotel room, you know, went into the beach because the hotel was on Daytona Beach, so he went to the beach by himself, was playing in the beach, was playing in the pool, and then he ended up getting so hungry he went to the hotel staff, where they must have a restaurant or something, and asked one of the waiters for some food because he was so hungry because Michael was still gone. Now, I mean, put in the comments below what you guys think. I can't say I'm very surprised because it's Michael, but oh my god, I mean, that is just awful. So finally, once the waiter or waitress found out that this kid was by himself, you know, they ended up calling the police and called 911 because he's a young kid. And then so they ended up piecing it together. Michael did come back, and he claims what happened was he went out to go get gummy bears, and he was gone, and then his car ended up getting, ended up breaking down. Now, is that a possibility? Yeah, but it's like, in my eyes, it's like a, 0.1, maybe not even 0.0001% of a chance that actually happened. Michael claims he went out to go get gummy bears, his car broke, and then he had to walk all the way back to the hotel. But then he also claims that he walked past the hotel because he walked so far that he had to get a ride from someone, and they ended up bringing him the other direction. So he was claiming that he ended up walking all the way back and literally past it. So, I mean, typical Michael. I just don't really, I can't say I believe it, to be honest with you guys. And, it's just really unfortunate because a little kid was involved. Now, if you guys are wondering, was this, one of his kids? Sarah did come out on social media, his ex-wife, and said, no, my girls were not involved. They had nothing to do with this, so it is not his own kid. And you're probably wondering, well, whose kid was it? If I had to guess, I would probably assume that Michael is now dating some random woman like Maria, or just some random weird woman, and she probably has a kid, and she's probably doing God knows what. Maybe she was at work, maybe she was just partying, who knows with Michael, really? You never know who Michael's gonna end up with, so she's probably not the best kind of a track record person if you're with Michael, but maybe not. So he was probably babysitting for the time being, and then he just ran off to do God knows what. Do I believe he was buying gummy bears? Not really, but put in the comments below what you guys think. So yes, Michael was arrested, and he was released 2 days later on a $2,500 bond. He's out now, but it does sound like he could be facing a very long time if he actually does have to go back, which I think he should be put away for a very long time. Honestly, he has done a lot of bad stuff over the past few years. He clearly still is doing bad stuff. He should not be legally allowed to be around kids or even his own kids. So I would just really, I think the best thing is you put him away, and then Sarah and, her 2 kids can just keep their freaking distance. And we are surprisingly not done with Michael, because the new season of Life After Lockup is actually coming on this upcoming Friday. And yes, Michael and Sarah are going to be on it. Now, obviously, it's a old, I don't know when it was filmed, but it was probably filmed quite a while ago. I want to say it was filmed like in maybe June, so we're not going to get any of this info, what went down with the arrest. But it does look like in the new season of Life After Lockup that yes, Michael is trying to win back Sarah. And, Sarah was still with this Malcolm guy. I don't really know what direction it goes. We did get to see Michael actually propose to Sarah again, and he just blurted out, "Will you marry me?" And I think, obviously, I'm pretty confident Sarah just says, "No, I'm not going to marry you, Michael," but I'm excited to see them. I think Michael is such a loser. I know some of you guys might think this is kind of funny that Michael got arrested, and Michael, I feel like he deserves it. He is doing wrong stuff, and he should be put away. And of course, where is the guy from? He is from my home state of good old Michigan, and I can't say I'm very surprised. So I love Michael. I think he is hilarious. He is a clown, the definition of a clown. But yes, he's gone, but we will be seeing him on TV very soon. And while we are on the topic of this new season of Life After Lockup, I wanted to go through really quick who we can expect to see on this new season. Obviously, Michael and Sarah and Malcolm. Malcolm is Sarah's new boyfriend. I think they're still together, but I don't know for sure. But we will definitely be seeing those three. And we're also kind of seeing some newer old faces. So we're also going to see Lacey and Shane, which I actually like them. They are pretty nice people. I have talked to them on social media. They're pretty nice. I've always liked Lacey and Shane. John, on the other hand, which is Lacey's ex, never was a really huge fan of, and it just sucks because John did get arrested, but guess who's out? Now we get to see that John actually got released somehow. So he's out. He's going to be in this season. I wouldn't say I'm very excited to see him at all because I don't know if it's just fake or if it's scripted or if this John guy really just cannot get over Lacey, but he keeps on making appearances and it's just so annoying. So we're going to see John, I am sure. And then Lacey is actually pregnant with, I want to say, triplets, that's just going to be hilarious. I think Shane's going to be a phenomenal dad. He's younger. He's about my age, but, Lacey has the parenting experience. I believe she's making pretty good money. Shane, I think, is going to be a hilariously good dad. The guy is just funny to me. He's always kind of saying funny stuff, joking around. I like the guy. I like them together, and I am super excited to see what happens with them. With John, not so much. And from this last season of Love After Lockup, we are going to see, I believe, just 3 couples from the last season. Number 1, Chevelle and Quaylen. I don't want to say this is a spoiler, but I'm like pretty freaking confident that they're still together. If you go on Chevelle's Instagram, because it was Quaylen's birthday like 2 or 3 days ago, and she was posting a ton of pictures of him saying happy birthday, and it was like, not even a week ago. So aren't they still together? If they would have broken up, would they really be posting pictures together, and everything? So I feel like they're still together. We're going to have to wait and see. I actually do kind of like these two. I feel like they have a horrible chance at working because both of the families just hate each other. But I do like them. I wish them the best, and I'm excited to see them. And then we have Dumb and Dumber. And that is... I'm sorry, I love this show so much, but that is Scott and Lindsay. They are just the worst. I actually kind of have a major spoiler on them, kind of. I don't remember where I heard this from. I think I might have read it from Soap Dirt, maybe, and that is the fact that I believe Scott did throw out Lindsay at some point. I have heard a rumor, I think, that Lindsay got in some trouble with the law, which is funny and hysterical, but honestly, she has that kid. She's got a little girl. And we got to see in the season finale of Love After Lockup that, her daughter, Miley Grace, finally got to hang out with the mom and she moved in. And so it does suck to hear that Lindsay got put back away, even though it is kind of funny, kind of comical, but it's unfortunate for the little girl. So I feel bad for her, but for Lindsay and Scott, I could care less. So yeah, it doesn't sound like they're still together. We hear some rumors that in the sneak peek that Scott might be paying for certain, things with other women and whatnot. It kind of sounded like, and of course we don't know for sure, but Lindsay was just making those comments. She was like, have you been paying for you-know-what recently? And then, Scott just stood there all ridiculous, like how Scott always is. So yes, Dumb and Dumber, aka Scott and Lindsay, will be on this new season. And also Dumb and Dumber Part 2, Sean and Destiny, they will also be on this season. And we got to see a sneak peek for the upcoming season, and it was just Sean saying that Destiny took a pregnancy test and she took the test, so he didn't even know what the result was. She took it with her, and she also took all of her belongings, all of her clothes, all of her jewelry, and just left. So we don't really know what happened. If they are expecting, we have no idea. Of course, Einstein himself, aka Sean, he said that when him and Destiny, you know, do romantic things, they don't always use the most protective stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know what he's expecting. If he is shocked that if she is pregnant, I don't know that she is, but if she is pregnant and he is shocked, well, what were you thinking was gonna happen, guy? I mean, are you just this stupid? Which I really do think he is one of the dumbest people I have ever seen. He is so incredibly inconsiderate. Like, the stuff he was saying about his kids, if I was one of his 6 kids, I would never even talk to the guy because he is rude. He's just rude. Like, he's following around Destiny like she's some, you know, amazingly beautiful girl. I mean, nothing. Well, honestly, there is something. I was going to say nothing wrong with Destiny, but there is something wrong with Destiny. She is rude. She's not the best looking girl. I mean, and she just, how her personality is so rude, that right there makes her unattractive. So I don't know what's wrong with this guy. This guy is delusional. He is inconsiderate. And yeah, if you can't tell, I am not a fan. But we are going to be seeing them. Then we got Marcel and Brittany. And I think a lot of this season with them is going to be around Brittany's mom. It's unfortunate. It really sucks. But the mom, Brittany's mom, she has a really serious addiction problem, and you know, we kind of got to see it in the quarantine special of Love After Lockup. She has serious problems. She needs help. It doesn't look like she's trying to get help, and it's just really unfortunate. Brittany is years and years and years wiser than her actual age because I feel like she's been going through this her whole life. She is mature. She's used to it. I feel like she's kind of just disappointed, but in the sneak peeks we have seen of them, it looks like just a lot of disappointment and just unfortunate things with her mom. Then there is Andrea and Lamar, and I'm excited. I actually like these two. They're constantly fighting, but I feel like in their core they do love each other. I love the family dynamic. I like how they're together. I don't like seeing them in LA because clearly, you know, Andrea's not happy there, but I hate to say, I just want to make Lamar happy, but I don't see him ever moving to Utah. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So maybe they can try to find some middle ground, maybe. But it looked like in the sneak peek that things actually were not going very well because supposedly Lamar has some big gigantic secret. I don't know what that is. It's probably honestly something probably really stupid and small. Like maybe Lamar wants to move to Utah. I doubt it, but maybe it's probably something really stupid. And then Andrea hears that he has a secret, and then I think she gets really mad and she, you know, throws a drink in his face. So I'm excited. It should be good, but probably not terribly exciting with them. And last but not least, and this is like the most bizarre couple ever, and that is Amber, who was with Vince and her now new girlfriend, I guess you could say, Puppy. Now, we got to see Amber and Vince a season or 2 ago. They were the strangest 2 people I've ever seen on this show. Vince, he's like on YouTube and stuff. I have seen him around. He has a lady friend. I believe he's still with her. He has a girlfriend. He might even be engaged, actually. So he is definitely moved on, met a new woman. God, he is definitely engaged, because I think he got engaged in like an Olive Garden. He might even have gotten married. I don't think he's married, but he's definitely engaged, which I can't say I'm very shocked. He is just out there, kind of a hilariously bizarre, random guy. And Amber, I mean, let's be real, she was using him. And I feel like, honestly, Vince was kind of just using her, too, because he was getting, like, money from her or something. It was really weird how it all worked out. But long story short, Amber still had a very close friend who was a woman in prison still named Puppy. Now, we all kind of just thought they were friends, and then we ended up realizing that, oh, no, they're not just friends. They are, like, dating, practically. So it looks like, you know, her and Vince, they're done. And then she went back to Puppy, but they were really just kind of going after Vince because there was some money loophole thing where Vince could claim them. I don't even know. It was really weird. Something with the army, I think. He was getting a little bit of money every month. Long story short, Amber and Puppy are going to be on this new season, and the coolest thing is we do get to see a little snippet, I think, of Vince, because Amber's acting like Vince is still getting money for having them with this loophole thing. I really don't even know. But long story short, we will be seeing Amber and Puppy, and I am just super excited because it's so random, so different, kind of a quote-unquote newerish couple kind, even though we've already seen Amber. It's kind of new, kind of different, and I am excited. So that is all the cast, I believe, also including Michael and Sarah. We're obviously seeing them, and that's about it. I think we have, what, 7 or 8 couples. It should be good. I am terribly excited. I cannot wait for this show. And with Michael, put in the comments below what you guys think. And before I sign off for the day, there's one last little Love After Lockup announcement, and that is, guess who's in a new relationship? Now, we have to give full credit to Soap Dirt. They were the one that posted this first. I did go on his Instagram, and I kind of pieced it together, but guess who? The Lockup heartthrob, Dylan, right there, boom. Dylan has met a new woman named Marissa, and this has been going on for a very long time. Her name is Marissa, and so I went on Dylan's Instagram. I went on who he followed, and I searched Marissa, and then Marissa came up, and I found her, actually, her eyelash Instagram account, and then I found out in her eyelash Instagram account bio that it was owned by this other woman, the same person, but it was owned by this person named Marissa, and she tagged her personal Instagram account, not a business one, and that is how I found her. So, a lot of different string of events, but yes, I found her. That is her Instagram. Her name is Marissa. Dylan, he's a great looking guy, no doubt about it. The guy, not only is he buff, and he's just a good looking guy, he also has that killer personality. I kind of think it's a little fake, kind of. Nothing against him, but I feel like he's kind of salesy, at least in my eyes. But he's got everything going. He's a smooth talking, he's tall, he's buff. Clearly, if you can't tell, I'm definitely jealous. The guy's got everything going. But this girl, whew, she is, wow, she looks incredibly amazing, so I'm not shocked that he's with her. To be honest, she's just, physically, she looks better than Heather, at least in my opinion. Heather was physically, looked pretty good, but I mean, obviously her personality was just, out of this world. But this other Marissa girl, I don't know her personality one bit. According to Dylan, it's going amazingly well, and they're actually, believe it or not, engaged, which that seems a little bit rushed, but maybe they've known each other for longer. I don't know. Seems a little bit soon, but whatever. I'm happy for them. She is, she looks pretty good, and Dylan, he's obviously, guy looks amazing. So I wish them nothing but the best. They are not going to be on this new season of Love After Lockup. That is why I wanted to mention them. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. You heard that right. Michael has been arrested, and I'm talking about life. I don't know, my words, these life and love words always get mixed. Life After Lockup is new, and it is coming out this Friday, and y'all already know I'm going to be standing here watching it. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Put in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about Michael. I feel like we can all pretty much agree that the guy is just a clown, and he should be put away for a very long time. But put in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know. Hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.